Good morning guys, on a very sunny day 6 of our Kubo build. Now we're going to show you the progress made so far, but first and foremost we need to stock up on juice, biscuits, etc, just things like that. And over it goes over here. So are you excited for day 6 of the build, Anne?
Yeah.
What do you think? Will we go over and have a look? So yeah, we're getting this upper directional wood put on now then. And is this one permanent, Anne, do you think?
What?
These across bits, or is this just for walking?
No, just for walking.
Getcha. Lovely support going on here, guys. Let's have a look at this. I can barely see with the sunlight, guys, but look, I can see on this side there's that bolted in, and then on this side there is that one. Right guys, so the only issue that we ran into so far is that whenever we were sourcing our wood, we were delivered it too short to pretty much go from one side to the other, which means that in order to fix that, we've had to basically bolt them together, screw them, nail them together even, with a different bit of wood on one side. Now, I've been speaking to other people and they've said that pretty much it can over time in the middle, due to the weight of the roof, bulge out at the sides, which can just cause a little bit of movement over time. So in order to overcome the obstacle, what we're going to do in the two middle ones, so it's literally this one up there, you can see there's the two there already. There's a joining bit, and then there's the bit of wood behind it securing those two bits together. There are a few ways around this. You can get, I've looked into it, like brackets, like a bit of metal pretty much with holes in it that you can use to brace it. I think it's called a brace, something like that. And you can do that on both sides, and you can do that with a twisted nail. If you do that, then if a twisted nail makes it less, like whenever it moves due to the wind or whatever, less likely to come out that way. For now, I think we do not have a twisted nail, but we do have a bit of offcuts of wood that we can put on each side in the middle. So only in the middle really, because of the way the aesthetics then of the finished Kubo will look afterwards. Then it wouldn't look good if they were on the front and then the very back one over there, which is okay because basically it's the two middle ones which are the support. Is there dust coming?
Yes.
We're snowing dust. It doesn't snow in the Philippines, but we can get some ash fall sometimes from volcanic activity.
Yes.
And then if you're standing underneath a Kubo, you can get wood chip dust floating on you. So a taste of home right there, guys, well away. But now that we've fixed that problem, the only other issue that I've been reminded of was, you see the roof that we did wrong?
Yes.
We need to try and figure out if we can sand that off. Are you able to ask Patrick, does he have his sander, or can he bring it a different day to sand that paint off the bit that we ruined?
Ask later if okay to use that, or maybe get a liquid for take off the color.
Maybe a liquid to do it then, possibly. Okay, I see what you mean. I see what you mean. I'm really checking out the view, guys, today. This is actually looking really pretty, with the bluer skies due to the sunnier days and clearer white clouds, I suppose, as well. This is literally, you know, this is the view that it'll be. We're going to cut away a bit of that cashew tree, possibly just to leave a little bit more of the view into the right hand side. But you know, we'll be able to sit inside, open our door, and you know, whenever the mosquitoes aren't around, and just look out at this a little bit during those nice windy days. And then obviously in the evening I'll be out twiddling the guitar and everything too. So I'm really looking forward to the finished thing. We're waiting on roof primer paint. Pretty much it's due any day now, but it could be all the way up until the 27th, and it's the 20th today, so yeah, a week's span of delivery and stuff like that. But until then, there's a lot of little loose ends that can be tied up, little odd jobs like I've just said, to sort of fix everything and get it ready. There's Brownie over there doing her thing. She loves this. What are you doing? Why do you always do that? Why are you always floating around in this particular part? Do you like your belly getting rubbed? You stopped now? Is that you? I've had enough. when she's away. But yeah, a lot of different things being done. This is the top being sawed off now then. So this is going to be our 9 foot then, made to that level. And then these bits just taken off, which means that then the roof can possibly, the actual wooden inside part of the roof, guys, can be started being made. And hopefully by the time that that's done, the primer will be here, because we have to paint 30 sheets 3 times each, so 90 times painting a sheet, and we've got to wait on drying time between that too. So yes, the sooner that comes the better. If it was here today, we'd be able to start and, you know, speed that process up. But yes. So guys, this is the first sort of step towards me seeing what the roof is actually going to look like, what sort of shape it's going to be taking. This upper part is being cut off to become the 9 foot part. But if you look behind Patrick there, you can actually see that there's the first sort of triangular shape that's going to be a part of the roof support. So that is a nice thing to actually start seeing, guys, if you know what I mean. Let's go and have a wee look. So there you can see, now I think it's a hip roof that we're getting. So it means it's I'm pretty sure it means it's a little more complicated. It's either more complicated or it uses up more material. It's one of those, it's not both, but I can't remember which way around that is now. But pretty much it goes up like that way, as you can see that angle, but then at the front and back it also slopes down. So it isn't just a direct up and a direct down like a gable roof. It's sort of going, you know, up and then meets in the middle and goes down, and then at the front that way as well it slopes down, if that makes any sense. So these two middle bits are creating the angle for the sides then. And actually we can see a little bit of what sort of distance the roof will be coming out in order to protect the side paneling a little bit more. Now the side paneling that we end up putting on, you will see in the future obviously, but the plan is to treat that with a little bit of, it's water-based oil, or water resistant. It's water resistant because it's water based. Now you can apply an oil, completely oil based coating on top of that if you want. It does stick on top of this one. But that was kind of me thinking it would be one coat of that, but it should be okay knowing that the roof is coming down and the water will be dripping down that way. It'll be quite minimal whenever the wind is obviously blowing the rain onto it. And plus maybe, you know, every year we can give it a little bit of a coat, or whenever I feel like it, pretty much give it the oil coat eventually, possibly after it's all built, and you know, I'm looking for a wee job to do like that. Right guys, John Mark's going to show you what he can see from up here. Let's see. What can you guys see? You show John Mark. John Mark, do a selfie.
Oh, yeah.
And show Patrick.
Looking.
You can see more of the roof is coming together, guys, definitely. Those two bits are now completely done. And then that bit behind John Mark is also done too. Yeah. Thank you very much, bro. Ew. Yeah guys, you can see that bit over there has also started the construction too. Here, it turns out actually at the front, because it's an outside area, so here it will be that roof there. It'll be the gable roof at the front, and then essentially it'll be a hip roof at the back going down that way, and then that way too. So it's a mixture actually of both the roofs that are going to be utilised for making everything to do with this Kubo, which is going to be interesting to see actually. It's the best of both worlds and we get to have both at the very end, which is great. Well guys, would you look at this? Now we are cooking. Look at that roof coming to shape now. So I believe that we're going to be waiting around on this primer, I think, because it's looking ready almost to get the metal up. Do you think it's ready to get the metal up soon then?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure what need to add here or something like that only. Maybe like that.
In what way do you mean? Come here.
This way, maybe add more wood, I think.
This one needs to come out further, do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, because it's coming out quite far on the side there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then back here, you think maybe it needs to be added on again?
Yeah, maybe going here, something. I don't know, I'm not sure like that.
I see what you mean, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I can see also there's been like a support there together too,
Yes.
on the very top as well, which is absolutely great. And it really is starting to look like, I would say it's looking like a house more than a Kubo right now.
Yeah.
Just the way, you know, everything is. That's kind of what it's reminding me of, more of like that. But obviously at the end, once the floor, especially the floor actually, guys, because remember it's going to be here. And there's going to be a big space underneath where I'm going to imagine all the dogs are probably going to sleep during the day and at night time too. So they're going to get a new home as well, in a sense. But yeah, no, right now it's definitely looking like a house, I would say. What's going on at the front here with these dudes?
Said John Mark every early in the morning need to put the water in the cement.
What?
Need put water every morning. This all cement.
To make it stronger?
Yes.
Ah, okay, okay. So John Mark's using that rope to get this into shape, into the position that's needed. So here, John Mark, is it gonna be like that way and that way? And at the front, is there no bit like going that way? There is a bit going that way. So up there and then left and right?
Yeah.
At the front as well?
I know.
No?
The front is.
Yeah, the front is down.
Yeah.
But then also, is there
Left and right.
and down? At the front, yeah?
Up the front. Here.
So it is like that on, it's the whole way. It's a hip roof, there's no gable roof involved in this at all, so I think that's what it is, guys. So yes, is this bit going to be extended as well then? This bit of wood,
Yeah.
will it be,
Extend.
it's added on too to make it come over and protect here? Get you?
Need to add
Interesting.
a little bit wood.
Okay. Sweet to the beat. Do we need to get any braces or anything to do that?
I don't know, maybe. Kailangan pa ba ng ng brace pag idugtungan? Oh yeah, need brace.
Okay, so we need 4 braces for that.
Yeah.
1 in each side,
Yeah.
and then on the back also.
Kabilaan yan.
Yeah.
So 4 metal plate braces.
No, I think it's wood.
Wood?
Yes.
Oh, just the wood as the brace, as
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Okay, and we have that material here,
Yeah,
okay,
I still have-
as offcut.
Kulang natin. Kulang natin.
Fair enough, like. Right guys, it's lunchtime and Anne has promised to cook me some stuffing balls, which are sambong balls here I suppose, and that means that I have to come to our trusty sambong plant and pick some sage. So she says she only wants a small leaf. I think maybe this one's good. It's got a little hole in it. Let's get a good one. I like that. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely the sambong. That's great, guys. So, I love whenever you can just utilize the stuff around you. It's very helpful to have stuff like this just growing around you. In fact, this is the view. I'll be able to come here. There's the Kubo from over there on like a different perspective, looking at it from this angle. And there's a wee trail actually that I can use sort of already, if you can kind of see, to come and pick this stuff. What you doing? Are you hungry? Are you hungry for a sambong? Are you hungry for a sambong ball? Because guys, we're getting the fire started inside. We've got our wood, charcoal and our cardboard to start the fire, and that's going to get nicely warmed up and get these nicely done. I can see that it's starting to really take effect here. Obviously I've got my sambong leaf all the way here with Anne, and that's looking nice. She's just given that a little bit of a wash, and now she's going to get it chopped up a little bit, but not before this thing is getting a lot more warmer. Isn't that right, Rose? What would you think so? I would think so too, guys. I'm getting a little bit hungry too, actually. And now we are chopping up our beautiful sambong leaf. Our sage leaf, guys. If you haven't seen the Christmas or New Year's videos, I ate these then. And now it's about, what date are we on? 20th, 21st or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's actually been about 3 weeks nearly since I've had, maybe 3 weeks exactly if it was New Year's Eve, since I've had a sambong ball. And I'm looking forward to it. The smell, it's all bringing me back now, guys, the smell of the good old sambong. So of course you cannot have it without breadcrumbs, and these are actually left over from New Year's and Christmas. This one small packet did so long, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because we bought an extra packet as well, thinking that we'd need more, but no, that's just one packet bought on Christmas Eve. So your memory must be getting quite good for this now, Anne.
Yes, because you like food like that.
You know the measurements of what you're needing to do now. Anne says, guys, excuse the mess, I hadn't actually finished cleaning. So,
I get the onion.
meanwhile, guys, this fire is looking good. What do you see if I take the light away? You can start to see all the little embers on it. So that is looking good. I love the look of that. That is very nice. Try not to roast my GoPro, mind you. Meanwhile, also, Anne is now chopping our onion element of our sambong balls. And look, there's like a little mini bug in there Anne just got rid of. Anne's brother, Anne's brother, John Mark, would say that that's good protein. That's what he would say whenever he sees ants or anything like that. It's always just additional protein to your meal. But look how nice this looks already. And it's actually going to look nothing like that once it's actually done. Guys, I think skin is coming off the fish now here too. Oh look, there's more of the fish which are yet to be descaled and deskinned. These were just freshly caught today. Were these caught today?
Yeah.
Today, cool. And let's see over here, guys. This is one actually halfway through being prepared. What do you call this particular fish? Tikero. Ah, looks different than these. The one you caught yesterday was really, really nice, and it was like a white fluffy one. But look, guys, look at that. All the scales were literally flying towards me and hitting me in the mouth, so hence why I moved over here. Wow, look at them all just flying off. It's a nice looking fish, that one. It's very, very flat, I think, too. Lovely. Right, how's the stuffing getting along, guys? Let's check that out. Well, my dear,
Yes.
you're just getting the oil prepared. Give it a good yank. Keeping it real for you guys, obviously. Whenever things get stuck, we keep it in. And the magic is starting to happen. So there's a raw egg mixed into this. Meanwhile, a fried egg, not for the sambong, is over here. And Kubo, what are you doing? You can't be hungry, he's just been fed loads of food. Guys, actually, where do you see how fat his belly's getting? For a kitten. He doesn't stop eating. Wait, where is he? Where's the good lighting? Actually, he's not too bloated now, but he's just like eating all of it. Like I'm putting, all of you cat owners are like, yep, I know what Dylan's going through right now with the claws in the back. But he just doesn't stop, if you know what I mean. He'll just keep on eating. No matter what amount you give to him. Eat. How are these getting along then? Ming Ming, what are you doing? Oh, the spit! Oh no! Oh, Kubo, get away! Guys, See, Kubo, you've learned a valuable lesson. Don't get too close to the food, because then that happens. Ho ho ho. That is smelling good now. Make me like a sausage looking one, maybe, as well, just for fun.
You want like that?
Yeah, make them quite small as well, because it'll get more tasty, maybe.
Okay.
Obviously with like fries and all of that, anything fried, the smaller it is, an extra coating of fried stuff, the better usually, guys, isn't it? So you're frying all these first then?
Yes.
I do kind of remember that actually from what you did on the New Year's and stuff. And there you are. Guys, this morning I had about, I don't know, 3 times the amount of this. And he pretty much ate all of it. But he's still meowing, I think. So I'm gonna give him a little bit more and see if he'll eat all of this.
Hey, hey.
I think maybe he just takes so slow because it's quite hard because he's a kitten still. I have been recommended by Mylene to soften them, but honestly he's been eating bones and everything too, and I think it's better that he slows down whenever he's eating because he just eats it so quickly whenever you give him anything. So it's maybe good he can't eat it so quick. Actually over here guys, the stuffing balls are actually taking a shape. There's the sausage ones. That looks nice though.
But like a McBrick. Look.
Oh, well, yeah, but once it's fried and you set it in gently. I don't care if it breaks too much, to be honest. It'll be okay. Ming Ming! Go away! In fact, why isn't she going over here to where Kubo is? Maybe she can share it. Ah, that's sore.
Put there. How? Well, if you put the
Look, and then Kubo makes his wee noise. Eh? Maybe she ate most of his earlier too, actually. That might be the reason why he's still hungry. Look at him underneath there. But he's still drinking milk every so often too, guys. And from her, so she needs it more than him probably to produce the milk. But yeah, they're enjoying that. Ning ning. Ning ning. Say hello. You're too busy eating? The noises he's making is crazy like. Cat eating ASMR. Oh, don't bite. Oh no. What are you doing? You showing me through here? I know what you're doing. You're looking at this fish, aren't you, Fiona? All the fish is being prepared. Yummy. Wow. Slippy fish, guys. And all the guts and everything outside of it. The stuff you don't want to eat. This is for even cook, I would say, guys. For the, if it's grilled or oiled, the inside of the fish meat will get cooked in a more even way.
For a sinigang.
It's a sinigang, so it's
Yes.
so all the juice can go inside it too.
Yes. With the chili and sinigang mix.
Ah.
And vegetable, maybe I put the green.
Oh, would you add the chili paste? Would that be nice in a sinigang?
My dad don't like so much chili.
Not so much chili,
Maybe
but
if done to cook, you add your
add in
chili
afterwards.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I bet you that would be quite nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's all getting cut into like little fillets, guys. And this is the ones that you can get in the market sometimes, it looks like, that you fry. It's kind of like a tuna look about it. And these are nice actually fried up too, but this time it's obviously a sinigang, which is quite cool too. Lovely, like. Now we're talking, guys. Stuffing, fried stuffing. This is what this is like. I was just saying down a minute ago, very nice with raisins, and that's called pastis here. But also with orange peel, like sugared orange peel, or just like any orange peel maybe. If you add a wee bit of brown sugar into the mixture on, like the peel of an orange, and then pastis. And also like any sort of nut is quite good in these too. Like a pine nut, or even a cashew nut. I know any nut really, like, but a peanut, yeah, that would be nice and nut. But even a cashew nut, because we do get a lot of cashew nuts soon, guys, over on the cashew trees. So actually that's maybe a good idea. I'll buy a wee orange from the market one day, and we'll get cashew nuts, and then we'll make cashew nut and orange peel pastis stuffing balls. That'll be nice, I'd say. But these are looking quite good now. I've went for my stuffing fry, or my stuffing chip, stuffing, whatever the long way, stuffing sausage, and everything's looking really nice. It smells really good too, guys. My mouth is watering a little bit. I'm looking forward to it. Guys, look. Banana. Oh, I was trying to show you and she nearly got to my food. That was close, like. Hey, no rose. But look, yes, banana and stuffing together, guys. Two good things. Because there's a little banana ketchup on top there too. Right, away from the safety. Away into the safety from the dogs. Sort of. Look, there she is. Ah, no. Rose, sit. Sit. Ah, no, no, get off, no. The dogs, guys, they're cray sometimes. Got to like work out, how do you treat the dogs, you know, like what do? You shout at it, do you push it away? Sometimes not, because then they just think you're playing with them, so it's like trying to find that balance of what to do whenever they're trying to eat your food. I fed them earlier. I actually got some cat food and threw it in with rice and water and poured it all over for them. So I know they've eaten, and they're maybe just, well, they're dogs, aren't they, like, so they're not going to ever be full up. But anyway, I've actually went ahead and put some peanut chili onto the rice along with my banana ketchup. So there's going to be a good mixture of flavours going on here. That's what we're looking at again, in case you missed it. It smells really good. Here, it works well with the chili. Where do you see the view actually from here? I have to take my food with me. But over here you can really see. That's really good, by the way. I recommend that with the chili. Yeah, you can see exactly sort of what's going on there with the shape of the roof and where it's going to be extended at the back and the front. And that chili's got a kick to it, I must say. Hey, I wonder, can I get a thumbnail here? That looks kind of good. Let's go over here. Aha! Off we go to hunt on a thumbnail, guys, because I need the light. I don't know if I'll keep this part in or not. I always say that I will, and then I usually don't. But if I look at it back and it seems boring, it'll go out and you'll never see this. But now that I've been talking more, there's more reason to keep it in, so that'll be a future Dylan problem. Where is the light though? Is it here? Bad? Is it bad, Rose? Because the sunlight's making me squint. I should have brought my shades. Maybe here. I don't know. I'm hungry. I need to go back. Okay, so this is the sliced fish from earlier, and it's getting added into this pot. Look, there's the fish's head there too. And this is going to be the base of the sinigang.
Yes.
And there's a lot of fish. That's a whole fish you just put in that one.
Yes.
And then the steak parts, which I saw earlier too, guys. So, what all so far have you put into the sinigang?
I put the sinigang mix. Maybe add a little bit vegetable
You've-
and chili.
Have you
And
already?
chili. Not yet.
Ah, okay.
Need to look outside.
This is to just soften all the fish then.
Yes.
Very cool. Okay guys, so we are on ice duty once again. I've never actually been to this place that we're going to get ice now. We're avoiding the barangay hall area because the dog like literally was nipping at my legs earlier whenever we were getting ice, and that's just not good at all, is it? Where are we actually going on?
There said need to hike a little bit.
Really?
Yes.
So through here?
Yeah, the people do a song.
You're kidding? So it's actually really far?
That's only there. Need to climb it. Then go back.
My goodness. Guys, I need to get a fridge and a freezer or something myself to save doing this every time I want ice or anything cold that involves getting ice.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about the electricity cost though. What would that be? Ice is 5 each time, and to keep something cold for like 4 hours it's 10 pesos. And then obviously there's the price of the fridge too. Anyway, thinking about our hike, we're past the water, the free water, which we no longer would use anyway because we use a tap which is usually on anyway. And a nice wee slippy.
Oh no. Got water inside my slipper.
Slippy wee road to go. Ooh. So I've been down this trek before guys. It's a slight bit different because it hasn't rained in a few days, but there is still a little river area. A river area, like a slippy bit where the water's going through. Like look at this. Good news though for any of you avid followers though. My new sandals have arrived. But they were delivered to the market to someone else, one of the family friends, and they should be getting brought home later. So from this point onwards I'll actually have new slippers, which will be great, that don't have the breakage in them. Fun fact, eh? Look at this. Kind of a bit steep getting up these wee bits, guys. But this is where we get our sand for the Kubo, which we'll need 3 more of for the floor. Up through here.
Dito?
I think Anne's asking where to get the ice now.
Yeah. Mata, dito ate?
Right, let's see if these folks have ice.
Oh, careful.
There's still a dog, but it's a bit more friendly looking. Believe it or not, this one is a bit more friendly. They're a bit more friendly actually than the other ones, so it's actually a slight better place to come. You can kind of tell. Yeah, even though not, that just shows you how unfriendly the other ones are.
Going there in the shop.
Look at that point of view there. Oh, we have to actually go to the shop here.
Wait, the dog is
Talpo! What is it with dogs around here, guys? Everything's so territorial. Maybe we go this way. You see, I need to get a fridge. Hello! How are you?
Magbili ka kay. Nakakatakot mga aso nyo.
Look, what sort of bird's this?
It's a duck.
That's a duck? It's a funny looking duck. I've not seen a duck like that. With like the bits on the Mohican style. The dogs will run you out of business. They stop people coming.
Oh, yan doon ay sila dito Sabi ba? Dalawang aso na malalaki?
Ganun nga ako nakagat ng aso.
Kabwishitan ko guys. Sabi ko rin makakanya.
Yeah. I suppose I would have came here more often walking past it if I'd known it was here, but that would have put me off today if I wasn't with Anne. Just because, I don't know, I think the dogs can tell if you're local or it's a feeling that you give or something. It's a hard one to explain. I was looking up actually earlier because of what happened. Like earlier was far worse than this, and it's like, what do you do if a dog tries to attack you? So apparently it says don't look at it in the eye, make yourself look kind of big, don't shout at it, don't turn your back, but try to get away from it slowly while still sort of like going backwards, but don't stare at it in the eyes, else it can think it's a challenge or something. And then I was like, yeah, right, but what happens if the dog is biting you? What do you do then? I was sort of expecting like the AI answer, the Google something anyway, the AI answer, Gemini, to basically tell me like how to fight a dog pretty much. And what way to do it, because I've heard you can grab its legs, like each leg, and pull as hard as you can, and it's like weak in there for a dog and it can rip it open. But I don't know how easy that actually would be unless you're really, really strong yourself. So yeah, I don't know, basically the answer, even if it's biting you, is to just try and get away without showing fear. You can not shout, but you basically go like a firm like no, like that, like louder than that and more whatever. But that's the only thing it really said. So if any of you guys have any advice without using a weapon or a knife or something, if it starts actually properly attacking you, because I don't want to carry a weapon, like what do you do if a dog's full on starting to attack you? Are you ready?
Yes.
Oh look, we got a bag. Usually it's cold whenever we carry it. Nice. Alright, let's go back. They're getting thirsty by now. Oh, look at all these ducks, man. There's so many ducks. What is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ducks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 ducks I see. What? And then there's little baby ones there. They're chickens, I think, but nice. Duck is nice to eat now in a Chinese with like a hoisin sauce or something like that. And yeah, so it's good, it's tasty that way. Like these guys have got a nice view, don't they? It's like a painting, guys, whenever you're looking at all the clothes sort of going like that. What a nice picture that would be, with the wee shack over there in the corner too. So it's all good in the hood. We got our ice. I know that one's maybe the second easiest one to go to now. The other place that we go to just didn't have any ice, unfortunately. But anyway, onwards and upwards we go. You get the ice sorted then?
Yes.
So what flavour is this one gonna be?
Grapes and mango.
Grape and mango mixed together?
Yes.
Grape's all we have left, I think, then.
Yeah.
That smells okay, like. That's a big block of ice too. How much is that block?
5.
It is 5 for that one as well.
Yes.
And do you think it's the tap water also?
Maybe?
Don't know.
I'm not sure.
We don't usually get the ice from that place, like, so it
Yes.
might or might not be.
Maybe not or whatever, I don't know.
Cool. Right guys, so a lot more progress has happened actually since we've been away from the actual Kubo itself. It kind of reminds me of like the structure of inside a greenhouse in the UK. What's changed then, you can probably see anyway, is over here there's been more of a structure to support the weight of the roof coming down at this way. And the side's the same, isn't it, Anne? Or there's more been done there?
Yeah, I think more add wood.
I think so, yeah, because it does have a bit of a different feeling about it here, and I think that must be it too, guys, along the side. And then obviously at the top, all these prongs that are coming out too. And then also, yeah, you can actually see there's like an angled side, or at least it looks like it from here. The wood has to be cut at an angle even to then get it to go out straight where they're doing it now. So that's got to be, you know, maybe a little bit difficult to get that angle exactly the right way that you need to get it done in order to make it then look. Let's see what it's like actually from this side. Yeah, so they're all coming towards, and there actually has been some extensions put on to the outgoing posts there that are holding it. And that's good because, as I was saying earlier, to protect it from rain whenever the wind blows it or whatever, or even just from the roof, it's not going to touch the walls just as quickly or as easily, which is a pretty good thing. Now let's give you guys a bit of perspective from underneath as always. And at the same token, I will get lots of sawdust on me. Maybe the cap comes around, so let's see. How's the weather up there? Good?
Good.
So this one's coming out, I believe, to change the angle a little bit. That's always good. Some people would just leave stuff like that, guys, once it's in and just think, oh well, it's in, it's okay, it looks fine. But no, it wasn't right, so it's coming back out to get it completely right, which is something that I am happy to see actually. It's always a good sign, guys. What are you all doing over here then? Nothing? You're all laughing? And you're all speaking Tagalog, so I don't know what you're laughing at. What's he saying? Have a what? Wait, what? If have a crepe, like with Nutella on it? Oh, I didn't look. I'll look in the footage later and we'll see. I hope you were wearing boxer shorts or underwear, John Mark. Otherwise we might see something we don't want to see. Oh, it's coming together nicely. I'm digging it today, guys. Right, guys, let's go and check out day 6's progress right at the very end with Kubo, which I think might actually be a girl at this point after seeing another cat's balls the other day. But look at this. Day 6, and it looks like it really starts to look like an actual property now, like an actual house. I'll let him down now. Or her, I don't know. And as you can see, the hip roof's all taking place. What do you think, Anne?
Good, but I think add more wood tomorrow. It's
There's a
still
little
not yet
more wood.
done, yeah. Then maybe add the other brisk, the center of the wood you said before.
The very, yeah, because they still haven't been added.
No, this one, their side. Need to add there.
Yeah, the 2 bits in the middle.
Yes.
Need another bit on each side. So there's an extra additional bit on one side, but he's probably waited, what, until he knows what wood's left over to do that with?
Yes.
Possibly. Aye, guys, and then the front, you can see this is the terrace then, so those 2 blocks there, 1 and 2, are the inside, and then the last bit is the outside. You can probably see it a little bit better if I get further away, just here, just so I can have a wee look too from this angle, guys. There, and then over here maybe. Okay, yeah, so that's the front then. That very third of it, literally it's in 3 pieces. That first third is all outside space, and then where those 2, he's actually put 2 posts there, or well, it looks like there's 2 there, but it would be the door to go in. And then those last 2 are all the inside space, and the floor is obviously at the level of the cement posts. And you can really see the roof. The floor will be there, and then the inside space, these 2, window here, window at the other side looking into the tree, and then a window at the back facing that way, outside space with a door. I think we've opted for a regular door instead of a sliding door, Just, I don't know, it didn't really matter to me if it was sliding or not, and I'm happy enough with a regular door. But there you go, day 6 guys. Roll on day 7 and roll on getting the primer, because we need that to come in order to get the roof up after it's been painted 3 times for 30 pieces, 90 times painting a sheet of metal which is 3 foot by 10 foot. So yes, until day 7, catch us later.